Hello everyone, it's Linda from Full Moon Studio. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing my third and final video for Craspire. So before I begin, let me tell you that down in the description box I'm putting a link to Craspire. There'll be a link to the products that I'm using today, and there's also a code, and if you use that code you will get $5 off a $40 spend. So all the info you need will be down in the description box. Okay, so one of the items that I got was this wonderful washi tape, very wide. It's about 4 inches. And those of you who follow me will know that I don't really use washi tape very much. I love it, but I never really quite know exactly what to do with it and whatever. So I thought, right, let's get this wide washi tape and see how we get on. So I do have 3 different ones. Got this lovely sort of pale, almost sort of a very sage green, very light sage green, and then it's got lots of beautiful text on it and leaves and some animals. There's stags and female deer and things. So that's that one, and I'm not going to be using that today. I'm going to use these 2. So this one has got, you'll see it better when I pull it out, but it's a sort of almost a peachy beige background with lots and lots of lovely text and adverts on it. And then this one's got super handwritten text, roses, butterflies, some postmarks and things like that. So gorgeous. So what I thought I'd do today was just very quickly just make a quick tag, because I thought, you know what, this would make probably the fastest tag background that you could think of. So I thought, well, let's do that. So I'm going to pull off a bit from here, and I've got a torn edge down here, so I'm going to go and cut this more or less straight with my scissors. That's my theory. And I'm going to pop it onto my tag. So if I overlap the edge, it won't matter a bit. I'll just trim it up at the end. That's fine. And it goes on beautifully smoothly. She said, and then I've got a wrinkle, but normally it goes on very smoothly. Yeah, that's us. Okay, so I'm going to use that bit there, and then now I've got a straight edge here. I'm going to tear again. Down here. And I'm going to pop this down the bottom. I just want to tear that straight bit off of there. Okay, so let's do that. All right, good. And then let's bring this one in, and I've got a bit of a jaggy edge here, so let's cut a straight bit here, straightish, and then I think what I want to do is try and tear down here and right along there. I'm just sticking these spare bits up on my shelf here, and it's fine. So let's see if that'll go on there okay. A little bit short. A little bit short, but I can cover it, so I'm not going to worry. It's more than I want there. Let's do that. Okay. And then I want another piece up at the top here. I still haven't quite worked out the best way of peeling this off, but that doesn't seem too bad. So I'm going to do another tear, but actually I want these pretty roses in, so I think what I'll do is I'll cut up there. Again, keep that bit spare, and then I'm going to tear down here. Okay, and I'll tear a little bit off of here as well, and then I'm going to put this bit up here, like that. Okay, so that's me got a sort of basic background in. I don't think I need to worry about that. I'll just put the tiniest little something along the bottom there. just that little bit of rose will just fit in there perfectly. I think that's it. Super. Okay, so I'll just take the scissors and we'll kind of trim this off neatly now. And I was just thinking, all these little scraps that I've got, I'm just wondering if I couldn't just maybe put a little bit along the bottom of this tag at the back here, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Let's see. Put that on, oops, let's move it over a little bit. That's us. And then maybe just a little bit more. I don't want to cover the rose. That's us. I just like to put something, just a little something on the backs of my tags. You know, it doesn't always have to be much, but it just takes that complete plainness off the very back. So before I get on to decorate it, next thing I want to do is take its corners off to make a tag shape, simply because I find it easier when I'm making tags to sort of get my eye for balance if I've already got the corners taken off. So I'll just do that, and I'll do the same on the other side. And I will also just now put in my hole for my ribbon, which is going to go about there. Okay, so I will just grab my distress ink, and I've also got some reinforcers, so let's just sit around the edge of the tag. This is gathered twigs that I'm using. A little bit warmer than vintage photo, probably said that before. Okay, and then I think these are going to be a bit pale, so I'm just going to darken a couple up with my distress ink, and I think they'll look better than the natural buff colour that they were originally. So I've got one there, and I'll pop one on the back as well for a little bit of extra strength. Okay, so you know, just by putting a little bit of something on the bottom there and that at the back, I think that looks more finished. Right, so let's have a quick look. As I say, I simply want to make this really quickly. I've pulled out a couple of these. I've got some other bits and pieces as well. But overall, I think maybe, you know, the first thing that grabs you is probably the thing that you should use. And I think I like this one that's got a little bit more white on it. So I think we'll put that there. And then I'd like a label. Of course I want a label. So let's have a little flick through here, see what we've got. And that's not going to work. I mean, I do like that. I do like that, actually. Quite like that. Or, oh, hang on. This says, I love you, ma chérie. So obviously that would go very nicely with a little a rose, wouldn't it? A kind of romantic rose. I'm just kind of working out roughly where I want my rose to be positioned. I think that's quite good. And I'm just now thinking, do I want anything else? Do I want another label? Do I want, what do I want? Might even be something as simple as a leaf that I cut off something else. That's a bit big. Ooh. Okay, so these were actually ever so old. These were 3D stickers from a very long time ago. I won't worry about that now, but I'm just thinking that extra leaf might be all that we need just to, or it might be too much. It would be all right, but it's actually completely the wrong colour, so we'll not worry about that. I've got that and I've got that, and I'm just you know, having that. Could I put something else in there? But in many ways, I don't really hugely want to cover up my. Don't want to cover up those pretty roses. That was the whole point, wasn't it? No, it's too much. I'm going to leave it really simple. Just bear with me while I pop this back in here. Yeah, I think we'll keep it really simple. I'll just take a little bit of distress around there. And I'm kind of wondering whether just to snip the corners or leave them plain. I think we'll just keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. I mean, the idea, of course, was that can whack down a background really fast, and then let's, you know, decorate it really fast as well. So I think about there. Let me get that on. Down there. Okay, and then let me do the rose as well. Put plenty of glue on because this is a cardstock rose, so it's quite hefty. Okay. I like that, and I think all we need to do is put a wee bit of ribbon on and we'll have a fairly pretty finished tag. Now I've got to say I don't terribly like the colour of that ribbon. Let's just have a look. I'm actually thinking about putting green on it. It's funny, isn't it? I pulled the pink out thinking that would be exactly the right one to use, and now I'm not so sure. I think maybe that green. And let's just see if I've got any green. That's quite nice too, actually. What about a bit of that? Whoops. Decisions. Let's, yeah, I think I'm going with the sari silk. So, there's actually, this is quite light, and then this bit's a bit darker, so we'll go with the darker piece, I think. Or is it just the light? Not sure. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And I think what I'll do is just kind of twiddle it a bit. Let's see how that looks. Pop it through. Pop it through the other way. Oh, that's all right. I think I can live with that. I would just say I think it's a little bit large, don't you? I don't know. Let's just at least cut its corners off a bit. Oh yeah, I think that's all right. So a really, really simple quick tag, but you know, I don't see any harm in occasionally doing things that don't take forever. I think it needs a little bit more distressing, and I think just glue that down properly. I think we can call it done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that's sort of given you an idea of maybe what to do with your wide washi tape, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.